Today, I'm going to talk about the hidden cause of PCOS most people do not know. Getting to the end of this video, I'll review the reason why some people have PCOS, but they don't even know they have this particular condition. PCOS is not about your ovaries. It is about your hormones, your lifestyle, stress, and what is happening inside of you. This is the Lab Doctor's channel. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button, like our videos, share and comment. Let's do this together. You are eating less, exercising more, but your weight won't drop. Your period disappears for 4 good months like ghosts. Acne shows up on your face like a T-razor nightmare. And suddenly, a doctor says one word that changes everything. You have PCOS. What is PCOS? Today, in this video, I'm going to break down the real cause of PCOS. No myth, no fear, just real facts. Stay tuned to the end because one cause might surprise you and also draw your mind to it because you may be having asymptomatic PCOS. Yes, there are people who have PCOS, but they do not know they have this very condition. What is PCOS? PCOS simply means P stands for poly, that is multiple. C stands for cyst, that is fluid-filled sac. O stands for ovaries. Syndrome means collection of signs and symptoms. So PCOS simply means a multiple fluid sac in your ovaries with collections of signs and symptoms. However, despite its name, PCOS is not just about cysts in your ovaries. There are some women who have PCOS, but they do not have cysts at all. It means they do not have fluid sac in their ovaries. So what is causing PCOS? Before I come to that, I am doing this video for educational purpose and also to support AAbout. It seems that a lot of people do not know much about PCOS, despite she saying she has PCOS condition a very long time ago. I am saying this because recently she was trolled and dragged on social media. This video, I know, will go a long way to educate people about this very condition. Because your mother, your sister, your auntie, your niece could have this very condition. This is the number one cause of PCOS. High androgen level. One will ask, what is androgen? Androgen is a type of hormone. Someone will further ask, what is hormone? Hormones are your body chemical messengers that helps coordinate different functions in your body by carrying or sending different messages through your blood to your organs, such as your skin, your liver, your kidney, and many other organs. Women with PCOS have high androgen level, a hormone that is supposed to be higher in men rather. The ovaries of PCOS women produce unusual higher level of androgen. What at all is this androgen hormone? Relax. Androgen hormone is found in both men and women, but in the case of men, it is always higher because this particular hormone is responsible for the production of testosterone, muscle build-up in men, muscle strength in men, and other male characteristics. The reason why it is higher in men than women. In the case of PCOS women, androgen hormone is unusually higher because of PCOS condition. Not only that, in PCOS women, androgen hormone causes the imbalance of other hormones. The more reason why they experience irregular menstruation, mixed period, and an unpredictable ovulation. It is all the handwork of this particular hormone called androgen. Not only irregular menstruation and the likes, but you also see visible small follicle cysts or fluid sac on your ovaries. Lastly, imbalance or excess facial hair or body hair. And so in some cases, you see a lady having beard, plenty hair on the chest, the legs, the hand, just not normal by our biological factors. Talking of the acne that won't clear, miss or painful period, and the most painful part is that they are being told it's normal. Beloved, kindly visit your doctor for medical checkup. You've heard of insulin and you are told it is linked to liver. Then PCOS is here to surprise you. The major cause of PCOS is insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that is responsible for regulating blood sugar level. But in the case of PCOS women, the body does not respond well to insulin. Insulin helps your body to process glucose and use it as energy. But in the case of insulin resistant, your body does not respond well to insulin, which means your body does not process glucose correctly. And so there is energy dip in there, and it also results into high glucose level. Here is the twist. Note that not all people with insulin resistance have elevated glucose or diabetes. However, insulin resistance can lead to diabetes. When your blood sugar or glucose level stays higher, your body produces high insulin. Here is the truth. High insulin trigger your ovaries to make and release more androgen hormone than normal, resulting into irregular menses, weight gain, facial hair, and difficulty in ovulating. Note that PCOS is deeply linked to your sugar level, not only about your reproductive organs. Frankly speaking, I don't know why we underrate stress so much, because stress is almost everywhere. Let's talk about stress and cortisol. Stress doesn't just affect your mind, it rewrites and rearranges your hormones. When you are constantly stressed, cortisol, which is your stress hormone, always stay high, and high cortisol worsen insulin resistance. And when this happens, your hormones fall out of balance. Late night sleep, emotional stress, overworking, financial pressure, and poor sleep affect, trigger, and worsen your PCOS condition. Sometimes it is not just about what you eat, but it's about what you carry emotionally. So if you're a PCOS person, kindly check all these factors that I've mentioned. Most people think that this is the main cause of PCOS, but it is the least factors that causes PCOS. Let's talk about genetics. PCOS can run in your family. If your mother, your sister, your auntie have PCOS, irregular menstruation, diabetes, then you stand the risk of having PCOS condition. We cannot talk about PCOS without talking about diet and then inflammation. Processed food, excess sugar, refined carb, and unhealthy oil can cause chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation will then disrupt your hormonal balance. When your hormones are disrupted, it then worsens your insulin resistance, making your PCOS symptoms louder. Most people do not know that PCOS is an inflammation condition, not just a reproductive one. It seems this is what most people know about PCOS. Let's talk about weight and PCOS. This is what most people know about PCOS. But it is a wrong information. Let me clear this myth. PCOS does not mean you cause it by being overweight. Let's listen carefully. Excess weight can increase insulin resistance, thereby worsen hormonal imbalance. PCOS can cause overweight, but being overweight does not necessarily mean that it is the cause of your PCOS. PCOS is not a disease. It is a metabolic disorder, hormonal and a lifestyle-related condition, which means it can be managed, symptoms can be improved, your menses can be regular, and fertility is still possible, highly possible. Hey, PCOS is not the end of life. It's just a condition, an information, not a disease. If this information was helpful, have you or someone you know been diagnosed of PCOS? Let me know from the comment section. If this information was helpful, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, like our videos, share and comment. And let's do this together. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.